Ah, good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Okay, I have a lot to talk about today, but before that, let's get to my low Muhammad act of kindness, which is some of the things I'm going to be talking about today. So, full stop, yesterday I went to a fall fest at Gristine Brewing Company. Shout out to Gristine Brewing Company. And it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. There was a lot of great vendors there. I saw a lot of great people. You guys know who you are. I also took part, while at Fall Fest, I took part in the 99th annual Hector Heptathlon. It's actually the first one they've had. They were saying 99 just to be funny. Obviously, Heptathlon, that's 7 events. So there was stein holding, a keg toss, disc golf, beer pong, cornhole, putting, like putt a golf ball, and the 7th mystery one, which is basically shooting a hockey goal. And I actually took silver at this event. And also in honor of participating in the event, I got a free complimentary mug for participating, which is all great. I mean, what could possibly be my low? I left the mug at Gristine Brewing Company, and as for the silver medal that I got, obviously, I went to see my folks and showed off the medal. I took the medal off and I left the medal at my folks' place. So I can't show it to you right now. That's okay. I mean, there were plenty of people who took pictures. Plenty of people I know saw me do some of these events. And they know I did well. And there were people who actually saw me win the medal. So you guys know who you are. And, thank you for your support. The sad part is, I know where I could have gotten more points, and sadly, I'm just not, for example, for the keg toss, you only get one throw, and it's where it lands, not it's the first spot that touches the ground, not where specifically it lands. And I was maybe 6 inches away from getting the maximum amount of points, which would have been 4 points if you went 25 feet. But because I was in between the 20 and 25 mark, I only got 2 points. That's 72 points I could have gotten. Disc golf I completely suck at. I'm not even going to try to... There's nothing I really could have done any differently. Beer pong, okay. Beer pong, I got one in the hole, one in the... you get 5 throws, I got one in the one of the cups. They say beer pong, but come on, these cups are filled with water. Anyway, I got one in, and there was another ball I threw that got into the same hole that the first ball was in, but because the first ball was still in there, it bounced the ball I threw in out of there. So that's another couple points I could have gotten. Putting and hockey were both really interesting because I got a hole-in-one in the putting, and I got 1 goal in hockey, but I wasn't able to do anything else. One more hole-in-one in golf in putting would have been great. And oh my God, cornhole. Okay, my first throw, I get into the hole, which was 3 points. If you land on the board, that's an extra 1 point each. And I just couldn't have any of my beanbags hit the board. Stein holding, all I had to do was hold on the stein for 5 minutes or so. Or was it 4 or 5 minutes, and I would get 4 points. That's the max amount, so I did that. So yeah, I got silver, which is awesome. And let's see. My high was going to Fall Fest. My low is I lost the mug at Gristine. It's still there probably. And left my silver medal at my folks' place. What's my act of kindness? My act of kindness was, well, actually, I mentioned I saw some people yesterday, and I was sitting at a table by myself, and they approached me like, "Can we stay there?" Like, yeah, okay. So I let people sit at my table. That was a lot. That was really nice. Actually, I also let my mom make dinner last night too when I visited them. My mom made burgers. They were really good burgers. Um, yeah. So Oktoberfest at Latitude 42 and Fall Fest at Grist Iron. Honestly, about as great of a weekend in October as you would imagine. As for football, on the other hand, actually, you know what? Here's what's funny. I had a little bit of time to go to Latitude 42 because Cousins Made Lobster was going to be at Latitude 42 till 8 o'clock. I just barely get there in time, but all they could give me was like a little cup of their lobster bisque, which was really good. That might be why, yes, I got food from Cousins Maine Lobster, Maine being in New England, instead of getting my usual Buffalo wings to watch the Buffalo Bills. So, you guys feel free to be mad at me for why the Bills lost last night. I'll get to that momentarily. So let's go over all the NFL picks I made yesterday, and let's go over what ones that I got right and wrong. Actually, let me get my thing out. NFL picks. Here we go. Open up my file. Okay, so you can load, please. Thank you. Okay, so I was right about the Vikings winning, so that makes. Remember, I'm 1-0. I'm 0-1 going into this week because I picked the Rams to win, but the 49ers won. So that's why I'm 0-1. But with the Vikings winning, I'm 1-1. Okay. The Cowboys won. That's 2-1. Okay. The Saints won. I picked the Giants to win, so that's 2-2. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the Colts I had beating the Raiders. And I had the Panthers winning against the Dolphins. So that makes it 4-2. Okay. Let's see. Okay, how on earth did the Broncos beat the Eagles and how did the Texans beat the Ravens? It seems as if the whole universe is out of tilt. So now I'm 4-4. Okay. Am I gonna go 8-8? Holy cow. Okay, I had the Titans win, but the Buccaneers won when the Seahawks should have won, so 5-5. Holy cow. Am I really gonna go 7-7 this week? Because there's only 14 games? Oh my god. Okay. The Lions won, and the Commanders won and had the Chargers winning, the Patriots won and had the Bills winning. Oh my god, I'm 6-7 going into this week. I'm 6-7 going into this week. Oh my god. Which means to even get to break even, I got to get tonight's game correct. So 6-7. Okay. Yeah, this is the worst week I've done so far. Easily. Who's playing tonight? Actually, before I look that up, it's the Chiefs and the Jaguars, right? Let me look at that again. Chiefs and the Jaguars. Yeah, Chiefs and the Jaguars. Man, I don't know. This one actually worries me because if I don't get this right, I'm going to be 6-8 for the week. Keep in mind, I'm also including the time between seasons. It's been a really long time since I've ever gotten more picks incorrect than correct. Man, I don't know. You know what? Jacksonville's actually looking pretty good. And they're at home. But they're playing against the Chiefs, though. And the Chiefs are starting to roar back. You know what? Only a fool would ever count out Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I would have, seriously, if I didn't get this many picks wrong, I would have been more sure about what today's pick was going to be. But now, man, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, what teams did the Chiefs beat? Because I know they lost to the Chargers and they lost to the Eagles. Okay, they beat the Giants and the Ravens. Okay. Don't know what's going on with the Ravens right now. Losing 44-10. Meanwhile, the Jaguars beat the Niners, the Texans, and the Panthers. That still doesn't say much, actually. Hold on. It all comes down to what's a more impressive win. The Chiefs over the Ravens the other day, or the Jaguars over the 49ers the other day. You know what? Yeah, I'm doing Jacksonville. Come on, Jacksonville, please. I mean, you guys beat the... Wait. I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? Did the Ravens just have an off game yesterday? Losing 44-10? At least when... Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm picking the Chiefs. Again, only an idiot ever counts out Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs for this one. It makes the most sense. I think they're starting to turn things around a little bit. Not to mention, how many hostile environments has Patrick Mahomes played in and won? The Chiefs can win this game. They absolutely can. Of course, I'm gonna be kicking myself hard if I get this wrong. But yeah, I gotta go with the Chiefs. So yeah, that was exciting. Sorry. Oh shoot! I just realized. Was there a One Piece manga chapter this week? I don't think there was. No. No, there wasn't. Okay, we're good. I thought there would be another One Piece manga chapter this week, but there's not. I thought there wasn't. Why did I just think there was? Maybe because I get the feeling I'm forgetting something? What am I forgetting, though? I mean, I talked about going to Oktoberfest at Latitude 42 Tap House yesterday. I talked about going to Fall Fest yesterday. Maybe I NFL picks. Talked over the picks today. I had dinner with my folks as well. My mom made burgers. Shoot, I really can't remember what I forgot. And watch, it's only going to hit me later, and then I'll make a short about it. Unfortunately, I can't think of anything else going on. Except there's the game tonight, of course. I picked the Chiefs to win. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I can't think of anything else I'm forgetting. Hope everyone's enjoying October so far. I just realized it's October 6th. I'm wearing a number 6 jersey. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything that is going on at the moment. Actually, you know what? There is one thing that is going on later this week I'm really excited for. But I'll get to that later. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video. For all you guys watching, enjoy for now. If you have a wonderful, tonight you really just forget the day of the week. Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, James, you're here to let me know who's back. Take care and make good choices. 6-0-7 all day, baby.